Want to speak English like a native speaker? Then learn how to learn English like a baby. Hi there, I'm here. Babies can learn to speak English very fast. And in this video, I'm going to show you how. I'm going to teach you 4 steps that you can use to start speaking English much faster. These are the same steps that babies use when they learn their mother tongue. So if you want to stop struggling to learn English and start learning how to learn English, keep watching this video. In less than 60 seconds, I will change the way you learn English forever. Okay, let's get started with tip number 1. Listen a lot. If you look at this baby, what do you see? A cute baby, right? But what is he doing? He's listening. This baby is listening to the world around him. That's what babies do. They listen to everything and they try to understand what they hear. This is so important because it helps them to learn their mother tongue. In the first year of their life, they learn all the words and sounds of their mother tongue by listening. Of course, babies don't understand what they hear, but they memorize the sounds. They recognize these sounds over and over again. After some time, they start to understand what these words mean. You should do the same thing if you want to learn English quickly. Don't think about grammar, don't think about making mistakes. Just listen a lot. Watch lots of English videos. Watch movies and TV shows in English. Or if you prefer, you can just listen to audiobooks or podcasts. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you listen. And before we move on to step 2, I have a question for you. What's your favorite TV show in English? Write it down in the comments below. Let me know. And if you're enjoying this video so far, please give us a like. I really appreciate it. And if you want to learn English faster with our help, don't forget to subscribe. We have many more videos like this for you. Now let's move on to step 2. Repeat words and sounds. Have you ever noticed that babies talk to themselves? You've seen them, right? When they are alone, they repeat the words and the sounds they learned during the day. They're not talking to anyone, they are just repeating. They say the same word over and over again. You may think this is strange, but this is part of the learning process. When they repeat words, they memorize these words. They remember these words better. They learn new words this way. And this is the best way to learn English too. The best way is to repeat after native speakers. You should repeat new words and phrases, but don't try to memorize them all. Choose the words and phrases you like, the ones you need for everyday life. Repeat these words and phrases every day. Repeat them while you're brushing your teeth, while you're walking your dog, or while you're driving to work. Repeat these words and phrases when you're alone. At first, you will feel silly. You will feel a little bit embarrassed, but you shouldn't care. Think about the results you're going to get. Imagine how happy you're going to be when you speak English fluently. Do you remember when you were a baby and you used to repeat words and sounds? Did you make mistakes? Yes, of course you did. We all make mistakes when we are learning something new. It's normal. It's part of the learning process. And if you want to learn English like a baby, you shouldn't be afraid of making mistakes. If you make mistakes, it means you're learning. So don't worry about your mistakes. Don't worry about what other people think about your mistakes. Focus on your results. Look at this baby. She's repeating the word water. She's repeating it over and over again. She wants to say water, but she's still learning. She's just a toddler. She makes mistakes, but she will learn. In the same way, if you want to speak English fluently, you should focus on your results. Don't worry about your mistakes. You will make fewer and fewer mistakes as you continue learning. And the most important thing, don't give up. If you're enjoying this video and you want to receive more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you want to learn English with us, click the link in the description to start learning with us today. Moving on to step 4, learn from context and emotion. How do babies learn new words? For example, if you see this picture, what do you see? A dog, right? Most probably you know this word dog. When babies see this animal for the first time, they don't know the name of this animal. But if you show them this picture and you say, look, it's a dog, the baby learns a new word. Babies learn from the situation, from the context. They also learn from your emotion. You must have a happy and excited tone of voice when you introduce new vocabulary. So don't focus on grammar when you're learning new words. Try to associate the word with the situation. Look at this baby. The baby sees a ball. The baby says, what? Because the baby wants to know what this object is. Ball, ball, ball. Now the baby knows that this object is called ball. In the same way, you should learn new words. If you see something new, ask what's this, and then learn the word. If you want to learn English quickly, you should learn from the context and from emotions. Use real-life situations to learn English. Point to objects and say their names. Do this every day. Okay, now I want to give you another tip, but before I do, I want to ask you another question. Do you enjoy watching videos in English? If the answer is yes, which type of videos do you prefer? Write it down in the comments below. Maybe we can make a video like that for you. Thank you. Now let's go back to step no 4. Don't worry about grammar at first. As I said before, babies don't know grammar rules, but they speak without making mistakes. How? Why? Because when babies speak, they rely on the context and on emotions, not on grammar. If you want to learn English like a baby, you should do the same thing. If you want to speak English confidently, you shouldn't focus on grammar. When you are just starting out, you should focus on speaking. You should practice speaking English and don't worry about your grammar. Of course, grammar is important, but you can learn grammar while you're speaking. You don't have to study grammar for hours every day. If you want to improve your grammar, you can use our service. Our service is the best way to improve your grammar. With our service, you'll never make any grammatical mistakes. Don't believe me? Try it for yourself. And now I'd like to share one last tip with you. Try to mimic the sounds of the English language. Have you ever noticed that babies try to imitate the sounds of their mother tongue? If you have a baby at home, you know what I'm talking about. You probably heard your baby saying ma 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 or pa 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 pa. Babies love to imitate simple sounds. They repeat these sounds over and over again, and you can do the same thing. When you're just starting out, it's very difficult to speak English. You can't form sentences, you can't speak fluently. So what can you do? Mimic the sounds of the English language. Repeat these sounds, say them out loud. Make your mouth and tongue do the sounds. It doesn't matter if you're alone. Don't worry about what other people think. You're learning English. This is the only important thing. And please don't forget, repetition is very important. Repeat new words and phrases often. Try to use them in different situations. You can repeat these words and phrases when you take a shower, when you walk your dog, or when you're cooking dinner. When you repeat these words and phrases, you memorize them. You remember them better and you can use them when you speak. So these are my tips. If you want to speak English fluently, learn like a baby. Listen a lot, repeat words and sounds, don't be afraid of making mistakes, and learn from the context and emotion. That's it. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you want to learn English with us, click the link in the description to start learning with us today. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to receive more content like this. And I'll see you next time.